Hey, it's Jeff DeHaan at That Wrestling Guy, and this past weekend I had the pleasure of attending the Mick Foley 20 Years of Hell tour. Right over there in Fergus, Ontario. Tiny little town, which made it a very intimate setting, but that was part of what made it really, really cool. There was only 100 tickets. All were VIP, so everybody got the meet and greet experience, everybody got autographs, and part of what made it really nice is that for the autograph signing and the photo session, it wasn't, hey pal, how's it going, that's great, next. Like, you actually got to talk with Mick. I got to thank him for granting us the interview that he did a couple of weeks ago on the wrestling show with Adam. He complimented me on my Matt Cross shirt, which I thought was kind of cool, and we even talked a little bit about the documentary he was heavily involved in called I Am Santa Claus. And it's that kind of personal interaction that's really, really awesome. I got a couple of books signed. He had merch for sale. There was t-shirts which had the picture from the tour, and they had all the dates on the back. As cool as that was, it was hard for me to resist the Ramones parody t-shirt that he had, so I had to pick that one up. But it was a lot of fun, and even if you know the story of the Hell in a Cell match and you've read his books and everything like that, there's something about hearing and seeing him talk about it live in person that's just got a lot of real charm and character to it. He's a real charismatic cat, this Mick Foley. And it was so much fun. I laughed constantly. The stories he has also have a lot of heart. And he started things off with a great Jake the Snake story, which I'm not going to spoil here in case he does tell it on any future dates. But that's one of the vibes that I really got from this show, is that each one is unique. It's not like a cookie cutter thing. I mean, yes, he has certain stories, especially with the Hell in a Cell match, that he'll tell every time. But I feel like a lot of the stories he told were dictated by the crowd. Like, the reason he brought up Jake the Snake is because he was the last wrestler that had come to Fergus for a live show like this. And someone had asked him a question during the Q&A session about All In, which, after answering, kind of led into a Dusty Rhodes story. So a lot of it is very unique, and it is well worth checking out. He's got a handful more dates in Canada as he makes his way to the East Coast, and then he's got some dates in the US, I think mostly around Florida, and then some dates in the UK. But I urge you, if you can, check it out. We also found out that apparently on an earlier date on the tour, WWE had some cameras along, so if you don't get to check this out live, you'll probably be able to find it on the WWE network sooner than later. But it was a fantastic show. Mick Foley, one of the nicest men in professional wrestling. I urge you to check it out. 20 Years of Hell. Have a nice day.